Hey viewers, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play The Price by Twisted Sister. If you enjoy this lesson, like and subscribe, and check out my YouTube channel, Essential Guitar Lessons. Lots of songs and lessons for all levels, and new ones uploaded weekly, and this really helps me out, and I'll put a link in the description for you. If you're having any problems with this song, please leave a comment and let me know how you go. Now we'll cover all the guitar parts and the solos, and I'll go through all the chords we use at the end of the song, and we'll also have them on the screen throughout. So let's get into it. Okay, for our intro, it's going to be exactly the same for our chorus as well. So same chord progression, we just start on our F power chord, we play that and hold it for 2. Then go to your C power chord, same thing, hold for 2. Go back to your F, hold for 2 again, F power chord. Now we're going to do a C over E, play the open E string, third fret on the A, second fret on the D, open G and first fret on the B. So it's just a C chord, but we're adding the E bass note in there. So again, strum that once, hold for 2. Go back to the F for 2, the C power chord for 2, and then up to the D power chord, so 5th fret on the A string, and hold that for 1 bar there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just play that through 2 times, and that's our intro and our chorus. And we have the solo over that, and we'll cover all the solo parts at the end. So let's just play that through once for you, nothing too hard there. Then from there we go into our verse, we go to a clean guitar, so let's have a look at that now. So for our verse, we're going to a clean guitar, we're going to start on the B flat, and we're just going to do some arpeggio picking. So we're picking the A string, 1st fret, 3rd fret on the D string, 3rd fret on the G, and then back to 3rd fret on the D. So then we go into a standard C chord, we'll play the 3rd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D, this time 1st fret on the B, open G. Then we're going to a D minor, so we're going to play the open D string, 2nd fret on the G string, 1st fret on the E, 3rd fret on the B. Then we're going to play the 3rd fret, pull off to the 1st fret on the E string, 2nd fret on the G, and then open E, 3rd fret on the B, 2nd fret on the G. So let me do that D minor to the D sus2 slowly for you. And we just play that through 4 times. So let me do that verse up to speed for you a couple of times there. Play that through 4 times, and then from there we go into our pre-chorus and we have our heavy guitar again, so let's look at that. So we're going to start on our F power chord, hold for 2, go up to our C, hold for 2, then play it again, hold for 2, then we go up to D, we're just going to hold that for 1, so we're going to get D, then play it again, D, back to C, and then we're going to play the B flat, and then play the 3rd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the D there, then just go back to the F, the C, and the D power chord up on the 5th fret and hold for a bar there. And that's our pre-chorus, and nothing too hard. Let me play that through for you there. Our pre-chorus. From there we go into the chorus, which is just exactly the same as the intro. We're just playing our F, C over E, F, C and D through 2 times. Then we go back to our clean verse again, and we do that exactly the same, and we play that through 4 times again. Then we go to this second pre-chorus. Now it's nearly exactly the same. We have the F, the C again, the D, and then D, C, and this time we go back to the B flat. We're just going to pick it first fret on the A, third on the D, third on the G, back to third on the D, so back to the F, C power chord and D power chord there. So they're all power chords again. Let me play that through for you. The only difference is that B flat we're arpeggio picking the whole time on that chord. So. And that's our second pre-chorus there. From there we just go back to the chorus and we do that exactly the same 2 times through. Then we go to the verse. This is for our solo, and again we'll look at that at the end. Our solo, we do the verse, but we only play it through 2 times, and then we do the second pre-chorus again. From there we just go back to the chorus and we just keep playing that through to the end, and they're all our rhythm parts there. So now let's jump into the solo parts. Let me play the intro for you, then we'll break it down. So we're going to start with a tone and a half bend on 15 on the B string. Then just play 13 on the B. Then jump to the G string, 12, 14, B string 13, back to the G string 14, so slowly. Then go back to the 13 on the B, slide up to the 15, back to 13, B, and then the G string 14, 12, 14. So we'll do that part up to speed for you. Then we just repeat that bend on the 15, tone and a half again on the B string, 13 on the B, G string 12, 14, 13 on the B, 14 on the G. This time go to 15 on the B, then play it again, 13 on the E, 15 back on the B there. So that next part. Then from there we're basically doing the first one again, but he waits on the 13. So we wait there and then we do the same again. So it's exactly the same as the first one. Then for the last one we do the bend again on the 15B, 13B. Now we play 14 on the G, 13 on the B, 15 on the B, then play 15 again on the B, 13 on the E, and 2 bends on 15 on the E. And that's our intro solo there. So let me play that through for you again. And that's our intro solo there. Now let's have a look at our main solo. Let me play that for you, then we'll break it down. So we're starting with this little groups of 3 run. We're going to play 5 on the A string, 8 on the E, back to 5 on the A. Start on the A string, 7, 5, 7. Get on the A string, 8, 7, 8. So slowly we have. Then we go to 5 on the D string, back to 8 on the A, back to 5 on the D, Start on the D string, 7, 5, 7, and then the G string 5, the D string 7, back to the G string 5 there. So let me play that part slowly for you first. Then from there we're going to play 7 on G, 5, 7, jump to 6 on the B, and then we're going to bend on 8 on the B there. Then we bend the 8 and do a bend and release again, 8B. Stay on the B string, play 6, 5, 6, 5, and then 7 on the G. So let me play that whole part for you slowly now. Then from there we slide up to the G 7th fret, 6 on the B, 7 on the G, do the bend again on the 8 on the B, now play 8 on the E and do a bend and release on 8 on the B again. Then we're going to slide up to 14 on the G, 13 B, 14 G, 15 on the B, play it again, 13 E, back to 15 on the B. So let's run over that part slowly from our slide up to the 7 on the G string. Now this is where the heavy rhythm kicks in. We're going to play 10 on the B string, G string, 12, 10, jump to the E string 10, and then 13 on the B. Slide up to 15 on the B, play it again, 13 E, 15 B, and then to finish that off, 15 again on the B, 13 on the E, do a bend on 15 on the E, then do a tone and a half bend on 17 on the E, and then 3 bends on 20 on the E. And that's all of the main solo there, so let's play that through one more time up to speed. So that's our main solo. Now let's tackle the little fills at the end as well. So the first one I'm going to slide up to 14 on the G string, B, 13, E, 13, and then 15 on the B. So slowly, and up to speed. But the next one will be similar. We're going to slide up to 14 on the G again, B, 13, 15, E, 13, and then 15 bend 2 times on the E. So slowly. And up to speed there. And then we have one more little fill. This time we're going to bend on the 15 on the E string, and then play 13 E, jump to 15 on the B 2 times, 13 E, 15 B. So slowly, and up to speed. And they're all the solo parts there. Okay, so to finish off, our chords are just an F5 or an F power chord, which will be the first fret on the E string, 3rd fret on the A and the D, and that's your F5 there. We have a C5 or a C power chord, 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D and the G. Now we have this C over E chord, so just play a standard open C chord, but we're going to play the open E first. So you have open E, 3rd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D, open G, and we're just going to play to the 1st fret on the B there. And that's our C over E. We also have a D5 power chord there, so 5th fret on the A string, 7th fret on the D and the G. And then we have a couple of clean chords as well. So we have the B flat, so we're going to be playing the 1st fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D, G and B there, and 1st fret on the E, and that's our B flat chord there. We have a standard C open chord, so 3rd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D, open G, 1st fret on the B and open E. And we're going to have a D minor as well, so open D string, 2nd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B, and 1st fret on the E there, and that's our D minor. And they're all the chords we're using in the song. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.